now that you gotten a chance to kind of go over and watch the film, what you like from yesterday? What are some things you think you need to work on?
Yeah, I think when you look at we got off to a slow start, but it was, I think sometimes it's a positive that our defense kept us in the game. We got good looks. We just didn't knock down. I thought we stayed together. We had, the conversation at halftime of things that we could do better, and I thought starting that third to be, to pick up full court, get some turnovers, get some easy looks, and then being able to shoot the ball. I thought Klay and Hardy did that at a very high level for us yesterday.
Yeah, you talk about that third quarter. It seemed like you guys picked up the pace a little bit. Is that going to be like a theme for the rest of the season, just playing with more pace?
Well, we want to play with pace at all times, starting the game, and also, for 4 quarters, we would like to play with a high pace, play faster. I think we saw D-Live tried to take it out quick. It was a turnover, but the intent was right. We were trying to play quick, play fast, the throw-aheads. Again, we had multiple guys bring the ball up or start the offense yesterday, and that's something that we haven't had here. When we have Klay and Kai, guys who can start the offense, and then also Hardy can start the offense, PJ can start the offense. So I think the carryover of what we've accomplished here in training camp, we saw a little bit last night.
Coach, with Klay, would you say the plan when you first added him, how you envisioned it, do you think it lived up to what you expected last night?
Yeah, I think it's the game one. There's a lot of games. He made some shots. He's going to miss some shots. But I thought the small things he did at a very high level that sometimes goes unnoticed, his ability to guard, his ability to rebound defensively and offensively. And that was something that was big for us last night, and we're going to need that throughout the season.
And this might have been something you noticed as a player, but as a coach, how much do you see the style of play from a guy depending on where they're from? You got Jaden from Detroit, Derek from Philly. Do you kind of see that show up on the court?
Yeah, the toughness when you talk about where someone's from is always part of the basketball. It's always been a part of basketball. West Coast, East Coast, South, Midwest. So it's always been part of the game and will always be a part of the game. But when you talk about those two, for sure, their toughness and their style of play.
Coach, you just talked about different players bringing the ball up. You talked about it all off season in training camp, but now that you see it in reality and having Luka in different spots, what does that wrinkle to your offense do?
Yeah, I think it just makes the game easier for Luka. Also, it involves, you see PJ bring it, the ball touches the paint, Klay gets a wide open corner three. It's just simple. It's, and also being able to take advantage of other guys' strengths. PJ being able to bring it. Luka's always going to be an attraction, so when you play the numbers game, it could be 3-on-3 or 4-on-4, and when you're doing that in this league, it tends to give the offense the advantage. And so hopefully we can build on what we did yesterday tomorrow night.
And then Kyrie didn't play in the fourth quarter. Is that just a testament how deep this team is, or just how the game was going?
I think that's a combination of all those things. The depth of the team taking care of business, where we would have normally brought Kai back to give Luka a break, knowing that we would have to come back with Luka there somewhere in the mid-fourth. And so it just shows that the depth, the ability to close games, and then also to be able to keep a star on the bench for the fourth quarter. That just will hopefully help you as the marathon continues as we get deeper into the marathon.
You're about to go against a Phoenix team that has 3 stars of its own, and Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker. Do you see any similarities between the two teams, or it's just still too early to tell?
Yeah, it's way too early in the marathon, but there is a comparable. There's 3 stars both teams have, and very good stars at that. And so you talk about Durant and Beal and Book, they can put up points in a hurry. Offensively, they can put a lot of pressure on your defense. They understand what it takes to win, and they have a new coach. But Bud has been in this league, and he understands how to get the best out of his stars. So this will be a good matchup for us.
And it seems like you have a rotation set. You've been a coach for a while. What's your approach to a conversation with a guy when I guess he's not going to be in that rotation?
Yeah, I think one, to be patient. as much as we can have a plan, the basketball guys can have another plan. And so just to continue to be a pro, continue to keep working. Everyone's going to get a chance to play this season. Guys are going to get an opportunity to start just because of health or rest. That's just part of the nature of this business. And so just have that dialogue, conversation organically, and but to make sure that the guys are doing their work. And we've done it, I think, as a coaching staff, the coaches have done a really good job of keeping guys ready. When you look at Exum, he was third on the depth charts in the last year. He was, Derek Jones was the last to be signed. And they all started at some point, and all helped us win games. And so I think we can also go back to look at what we've done here in the past to let guys that are new here understand that they're going to get a chance to play.
As mentioned, it is early. What kind of test do you think this road clash against Phoenix can give your team early in the season?
Yeah, I think it's a good test. I mean, we'll see if we can get some answers. Question. It's a great test on our defense. Because they can put up a lot of points in a hurry. So this will be a good test. And then for us on the road, in a hostile environment, a home opener. So we'll see how it goes. But we've got to find a way to win on the road if we want to be one of the elite teams.
Cool.
Thank you.